According to the entertainment software rating board, the average gamer spends 8 hours per week playing video games. This equates to 416 hours per day. During this time, people may go through several games, conquering them one after another, or they may spend months to completely lost in a single game, an addictive game. Hey, welcome to the Now You Know channel. Today you will know about top 10 most addicting games ever. Let's dive into the video. You know you're addicted to a video game when you start playing in the evening and before you know it, it's 3 AM and you're wondering how the heck time flew by so fast. You'll continue to play until the very last moment and think up rationalizations so that you can keep playing. You can easily get by on 4 hours of sleep because you'll catch up on sleep tomorrow night, right? That is, if you don't get sucked back into the digital wonderland again. We spend a great deal of time on these more addictive games. Took a little more than 7 million man-hours to build the Empire State Building, which is pretty close to the amount of time we've spent playing games like Halo. Addictive games often have an excellent online multiplayer experience, and some of these games don't really end. Sure, you may be able to technically beat some of these games, but the most addictive games always have another challenge. Something more to do, something to keep you playing. The Batman Arkham games, for instance, are incredibly addictive while you're playing, but once you beat the game, the thrill is gone for the most part, unless you really want to hunt down all of the Riddler's trophies. When we talk about the most addictive games, we are not referring to a game you sat down and played for a week straight. The most addictive games are those you play for months on end. These games don't get old, and when you're playing another game, you're thinking about how you'd rather be playing that game. Here are a few of the most addictive video games. We understand this list is a bit subjective, so when creating this list, we tried to take input from gaming guilds, discussion boards, readers and commenters. Do you agree with the countdown for the most addictive games ever? Leave a comment below. Have you spent months playing any of these games? Tell me more in the comment sections. Okay, let's get to number 10. Madden. In 1988, the first Madden football game was created for Apple II and it was released on Commodore 64 and DOS in 1989. John Madden was on the cover of each Madden release until the 2000s, and in 2001 Eddie George was on the front cover. Madden became a modern-day Wheaties box, and each year thereafter, gamers and football fans alike waited to see who would be on the next cover. For years, gamers have been sitting on their couches, headsets on playing Madden. In a Bleacher Report entitled 10 Signs You're Obsessed with Madden, we found out that signs of Madden obsessions include taking sick days for the new Madden release, waiting in line for more than an hour to buy the game, and having an imposed time limit on your gaming time by your significant other. Number 9. Dota II. Developed by Valve Corporation, this free-to-play sequel has garnered a heck of a lot of attention. This game offers a unique world and team play structure and a community of other players to connect with. It's easy to get sucked into Dota 2 for hours on end. A gamer describes his Dota addiction this way: Dota 2 is not like other games, it's never just one more around. 6 hours inevitably get flushed away with enough adrenaline to force a cow into cardiac arrest. If I get on a winning streak, I end up chasing that bloodthirsty high. If I find myself losing repeatedly, I end up playing until I win, or it is 4 AM in the morning. There is no win clause here. Number 8. Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA has always been a place where you can get out some of your frustration while still enjoying the challenge of strategic gameplay. Someone cut you off on your way home from work? That's okay, because you're going to go home and run a car just like theirs off the road. Rockstar really hit the mark with GTA 5, truly developing both the characters and the overall visual experience. Number 7. Tetris. Tetris was created in 1984 by Russian scientist Alexei Pajitnov. During the mid to late 1980s, it expanded to PC and then onto the NES and Game Boy systems. The addiction has begun. You'd start a game of Tetris, rise quickly through the levels, and the blocks would come falling down at what seemed like lightning fast speeds. The game drew you in and kept you playing, mostly because you wanted to beat your high score. Number 6. Candy Crush Saga. These days, Candy Crush Saga is the new puzzle game of choice for many portable game addicts. Developed by King, Candy Crush is free to play, but with pay for bonus and ask friends for help options. This game is all the more enticing. As of earlier this year, King was valued at over $7.5 billion, according to the New York Times. Alright guys, there are 5 more left, so make sure to watch the video till the end. Number 5. Minecraft. Minecraft was developed by Mojang in 2011. Since then, millions of adults and children alike have enjoyed building structures, fighting skeletons and zombies, and of course mining for gold, diamonds, iron and other minerals. Although this game may not be the most visually stunning, it has all the makings of an addictive game. There is always more to do inside the Minecraft world, and it's easy to lose track of time while playing. I just want to mine for a little longer until I find 6 more diamonds, or I just want to build 2 more stories on my house, you may say to yourself. Number 4. Everquest. Developed by Variant Interactive, Everquest was first released about 15 years ago. During the early to mid-2000s, you may remember hearing all the reports of Everquest addicts sitting at the computer for 20 or 30 hours at a time. This game, among others, had a role in the identification of the video game addiction. According to a video game addiction help website, Everquest was one of the first online RPGs to be widely recognized as addictive. Some fans jokingly referred to it as Never Rest or Ever Crack, and many psychologists have condemned the highly addictive nature of its gameplay. While it is possible for people to enjoy Everquest without developing an addiction, there is a significant risk amongst those who spend many hours playing. Although the monthly cost of the game is low and can even be free, addiction to Everquest can destroy a person's work and family life by consuming enormous volumes of their time and cause them to neglect more important aspects of their everyday life, even up to such basic necessities as eating and bathing. Alright guys, there are only 3 games left, make sure to watch the video till the end and don't skip any part. Number 3. The Sims. Maxis released the first The Sims in 2000. IGN says in its history of The Sims that The Sims is an addictive practice in voyeurism, allowing players to control business, households and most importantly, the people therein. Careers unfolded, relationships blossomed, and children matured, or didn't, under players' omnipotent control. We've all had that field who would skip out on activities, skip work and even hold off on using the restroom to care for the Sims. This is absolutely one of the most addictive video games of all time. Number 2. World of Warcraft. Games have been addicted to World of Warcraft for several years, and as of March 2014, World of Warcraft is still the most played PC game, taking up nearly 10% of playing time. Every day in Azeroth there are 3.6 million pet battles, and there is enough in-game text in WoW to write 12 copies of The Lord of the Rings, according to Blizzard Entertainment. World of Warcraft has been played by over 100 million people in 244 countries and territories. It is a pandemic and it truly deserves its spot on the list of the most addictive video games of all time. Okay, let's go to the number 1. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Also, don't forget to press that notification bell so you could be always notified about our new videos. Number 1. Call of Duty. We had a difficult time deciding which game to place as number 1 on the list. We were like WoW. Call of Duty has been experienced by over 100 million players in multiple countries. The man hours that have been put into Call of Duty are nothing short of astonishing. With 25 billion hours, which is 2.85 million years of total gameplay, people have played Call of Duty for longer than the course of human existence. During that time, players have fired over 32.3 quadrillion shots, according to IGN. Alright, now you know about 10 most addictive video games ever made. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.